Okay, so what I've done here is I've set up my Alaskan chainsaw guide. I found it from, I think, Grand Bar, and I bought the 48 inch because I might get a longer bar. That's a 36 inch bar right there, and it's set up to where in between I can get to about a 27.5 inch cut, which should get me through this log. And I set the log up so that you see that little tree limb that I guess fell off or something, tried to grow, didn't make it, whatever. I'm trying to get that to the side of one of my slabs, so it's kind of lined up, if you can tell, with the middle of the log. And then what I did to line up the first cut was I just simply put a piece of wood that was flat on the top, leveled it out, screwed it onto this end of the log, and I did the same thing to this side. I leveled it out. This piece right here, I just screwed it on, screw with a level, so I knew that both sides are now level. And then I took and I cut a 2x6 in half. You could just buy your own 2x2 or something like that, something strong, so it doesn't flex so much when you make that first cut. And just checked it, and I took off some bark and a little bit of wood so that it would actually clear for the first cut. So it's just going to be just enough. My first cut's going to be 5 inches down from the top of that rail guide that I made. And I checked it along with the level, and it's all pretty level. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but as long as it's, you know, within closeness, because you don't want to lose too much wood. You try and get the most out of your log for your projects. But anyway, that's how I set it up. And now now that I've got everything set up the way I need to for my first cut, I'm gonna put some gas in my chainsaw. This is a Steel MS 661. It's the new model of the 660. It's pretty nice. Changed the made it easier for that to come off, and then also on the back it has like these screws that don't come off of the chain guide, so you don't lose screws. It's like it stays to the machine itself. But anyway, yeah, I'm about to get into this and cut it. I'm gonna check the air filter. I've had to do some pretty big repairs on these machines before from not making sure that the air filter is clean. So before each of these cuts, if this is a hobby that you get into, make sure that on your big chainsaw, because you know it's an expensive piece of equipment, check that air filter, because even though it's a Steel and it's a really good brand, if you break it, you break it. You have to fix it. So, but anyway, I'm about to start and make a cut and let you know how that looks like once I'm done.